Yeah, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. I used to sing that in Albuquerque. She's living in Albuquerque with my best old ex-friend Dave. A guy she knew, said she knew well and sometimes hated. It's to tell her I'm fine and to show. I don't think, I don't know, man. I ain't never fucked around on a woman or took advantage of her or took her for granted. So I never felt like any of these songs. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I losing you? Tell them I'm not home. If you give somebody the best you can, and they don't appreciate that, and they promised you the best they can, and they're not happy with your best, and you tried your best to accommodate and be considerate and understanding. It's okay, I get it. And then you have to get to that point where it's like, oh, fuck this shit. You deserve love. You deserve to be loved. You don't deserve to be taken for granted and treated like shit. That's wrong, right? Everybody knows that, And so, forgive debt and trespass, love on eternal faithful peace. Now, how are you going to have love if you ain't doing that? You're not. Okay, it's mathematically impossible to have love in your life. Okay, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. Although he wandered near and far, over hill and we talked to many things, fools and kings. This is what he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Everybody loves that. Johnny Mathis doing that last night because of Nat King Cole. He really loved Nat King Cole. Who didn't? Crazy people didn't love Nat King Cole. I mean, everybody had to go, oh my gosh. He's from Montgomery, Alabama. So I got up this morning and I played with the Alabama State Hornets. And we went through, and it's the first time I've ever won the national championship with an HBCU on that wicked fucking basketball game they got at EA Sports. Now they make you miss everything. My point guard and I didn't even try to go to my post people. I just did threes in mid-range with my shooting guard and my point guard. Didn't even try to pass, didn't even try to get assists, nothing. Okay, just use those two. And that was it. Those two scored and we beat, I think it was like UConn or whatever. Then we won the national championship better. We got ahead against Villanova and then we beat them down, But, or was that NAU? But it's one of the two. But we won, right? And then afterwards they did the same thing to me with San Antonio, but they did it the worst with the HBCUs. Holy fuck. Man, I win the championship. I'm typhoid, marrying, recruiting. Nobody wants to go to your school. I don't even get 1 and 2-star recruits saying, I have a high interest in going to your school, because they think they won't play. And then all the high interest people know. They all want to go to Duke and Alabama and North Carolina and shit. And you're like, what the fuck? You win the national championship and then you're typhoid Mary because you didn't take a higher paying job or join another conference or whatever. Because I won't leave the conference. No. Well, it's not about money. It's about, Alabama A&M, Alcorn, FAMU, Mississippi Valley State. It's about that. It's about the brotherhood of people's trying to survive for monkey fucking, because we denied the Lord's Prayer, right? So I'd be sitting there, and I had to go down to 12 players because they gave me 3 walk-ons, right? And wouldn't give me anybody. And then I went to recruit, and they wouldn't give me nobody. And I'm in the third round of the tournament right now. I quit playing because this is annoying the shit out of me. Those people are sadistic. Those people at Electronic Arts, that would do things for the military. Hey, man, have them shoot you in the head rather than rape the dog, motherfucker. That's all I got to say to you. Okay, do like the people in China. Kill yourself. Okay? Commit suicide. Sadistic behavior begets sadistic behavior. Okay? When you get people to just try to cognitively understand sadistic behavior, you don't have to cognitively understand sadistic behavior. Life's eternal grace is infinite. Given continue built to last. Okay? Forgive and trespass, love, and thorough, faithful peace. Bam! Okay, all psychologists are dead. They went in the back bedroom. Why is she hanging in her garage? Because she finally got the readout from the computer from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that she was a bitching murderer and she'd been doing it for like 10,000 years. Oh. So she killed herself because... What about tear it down, start over again? She's not into blue magic. Fuck. Well, look. Okay. Damn. Okay, you're a product of Hitler, so you're going to treat yourself like you're Hitler. Why are you going to kill yourself? Okay, how is that me and that one lady, the Sunday school teacher? Sarah Evans, right? I think it is. I forget the other kid. I got to get his version. His version's good too. He's the one who wrote it, right? Lying here with you, listening to the rain. Yeah. Just smiling just to see the smile upon your face, right? These are the moments I thank God that I'm alive, right? These are the moments, you know. It's a kid thinking he knows what the fuck he's talking about because he believes all the bullshit on TV. Yeah, thank God you're alive. Okay, you live in the Lord's Prayer? No. You obeying natural laws given to you by the glory of God? No. Why are you thinking, God, you're alive? You're going to have sex with this woman, you're going to have children, and they're going to be tortured by sadistic fucks. But you're going to make a lot of money singing sounds. Money ain't real. Who the fuck sits and takes a rock and tells you it's more valuable than water? And then watches children starve to death because we have too much surplus population. You think it could be because we're mass murdering each other through violent sex cult activity off the face of the planet? You think that might have a little bit to do with it there, Sherlock? Hey, look, it's Watson. Oh, look at all these brilliant, beautiful minds. Oh, we gotta find out what our patients are going through. I'll tell you what they're going through. They're being head fucked by propaganda. And guess what? You're a propaganda tool bag for propaganda turd bags. Hey, look, it's a hospital administrator. You just lost your job. You no longer have a license to practice medicine on giving people drugs and tearing their brains apart and trying to put them back together with surgical procedures. What an asshole. I know. Okay, they don't think they're assholes. They think something's wrong with me. Okay, brain injuries come from perpetual activities that go against natural laws that make the mind go, fuck, because the soul's like, the fuck is wrong with you? They don't listen. They're not exquisite listeners. Rumi don't talk to them. No, Suzuki don't listen to them. Don't talk to them neither. It's because they're poor pendejo, no. I like Pedro Infante songs. I did not know that. Wow, they're too old and geez. No, man had a good voice. Yeah, Sin Años. That's good, man. I'm like, oh, that's good. I don't know if Best Sells is better. I don't think so. No, Pedro Infante is good. God dang, that brother could sing. I'm sitting there going, God, he's good. We got to know John Wayne and Pedro Infante. John Wayne can never sing like Pedro Infante. That guy's a good singer, right? I know, he's a good singer. I like his voice. And so, I'm not kissing ass to Mexicans. There's a lot of things that are Mexican that I don't like. I don't like cartels. I don't like drug dealers. I don't like little girls getting raped to death by a bunch of fucking macho asshole perverts. Okay? Just as soon put you in the ground as look at you. I am not kissing ass to Mexicans. And all you bitches, oh, that's my man, and willing to rip another girl's hair out who has straight as razors in her goddamn curlers in Albuquerque. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do not let the dog fuck you. You are not a dog. You're a woman. You're not a bitch. They call you a bitch. That one girl in Texas, one of the finest girls I've ever seen physically. She lets those motherfuckers call her a stallion. You don't know the difference between a mare and a stallion. You trying to say that I'm fucking RuPaul or Big Frida? I was born with this for JJ, motherfucker, but you will never find out about it. I'm gonna go rub coochies with Cardi B. Fuck you, motherfucker. See why these women are crazy? Man, when you get fucked by a dog or a horse your whole life, you can't act like a woman. And I'm talking about life. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. Damn, that's horrible, isn't it though? And then you wonder, why did King Solomon and King David have so many women that wanted to be their wives? And now? No. Guys, that was 4,000 years ago. Now you're just as addicted to the fuck as they are. You're just as ugly as Big Dick McEnhoe. And the funny thing about it is my son is bigger than Dick Big McEnhoe. And I raised him to be like one of David's boys. Hallelujah. That kid has been mind-fucked so hard by scientists, it's hard for him to sleep. He had to drink alcohol to survive his mental and emotional abuse because of jealous scientists. He had to try to pickle his brain to quiet the noise because your boyfriends, all you super rapper girls, were jealous of my son. And they have no right to be jealous of my son because he gets tortured because they think with their dick. Okay? You can't be jealous of that. You have to feel sorry for yourself and say, damn, if I didn't think with my dick, everybody would think I was as beautiful as one of King David's sons. Right. Got your Absalom. Hey, your hair's in the tree, bitch. Okay, one of the guys from White Sands is gonna come up and put a sword in your belly. Caligula. Knock, 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 knock. You know what booze does to a man? Turns him into an equivocator. You know what else does that? A man who thinks of his dick. Thinks pussy can tell him what to do. No, if a woman is a bitch, you tell her, go fuck him. I want to make love with a woman that is grateful for the life and the glory of God, submits to living the Lord's Prayer, and then raises children to be as brave and kind and gorgeous as me and she. Hello. Well, green, pink it up, say yellow, right? Where are you born? East LA, right? Riverside. Right? You're a human being. You're not a fucking dog or a horse. ¿Tú entiendes? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Don't you ever treat a woman like a dog, act like a dog, and women don't ever accept being treated like one. Nobody gonna lift your leg on you unless you let them. You come up to me and say, this is my husband, my father, my son. Put your leg near here one time, motherfucker. Your face gonna turn like Gilbert and the baby daddy and the fucking drug dealer to the rich people of Arizona. You scared, huh? Methinks thou dost protest too much. I think you wanna try to have sex with Miklo more than you wanna get busy with the pretty girl. With the little girl standing next to Natalie Wood. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and charming and gay, right? I was grouchy. I woke up grumpy this morning. And then I went in and studied the dynamic of these games and the sadistic nature of them if you don't do as you're told for success. And I'm like, if I was at Electronic Arts, you went worse instead of better. You got NIL and money instead of kindness and caring and camaraderie and love. Okay? I'd go in your garage and I'd hang yourself. Man, the Chinese are way ahead of you. We'll talk later about the Chinese and how I can take all the Chinese and correct them because they would rather be like King David, Confucius, Tao, Sun Yat-sen, and me than Sun Tzu, Art of War, Art of Fuck, Art of Dog, Art of Horse, Art of Monkey, and Art of Cow. Right? I'm a man, yes I am, and I can't help but love you so. Right? Everybody likes Stevie Winwood, right? No? Well, acquire some taste, bitch.